Welcome to The Explainer. You know those absolutely massive, brilliant screens that are popping up everywhere, totally transforming our cities and live events? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the huge global industry behind them. We're talking about the LED displays that are, quite literally, changing the way we see the world.
I guarantee you've seen this tech in action. Just think about the Academy Awards. All those stunning, dynamic backdrops that can shift from a cityscape to an abstract design in a blink. Yeah, those aren't physical sets. They are gigantic, high-resolution LED walls creating entire virtual worlds right there on stage. Or hey, maybe you've seen this go viral online. The incredible 3D billboards at Shibuya Crossing in Tokyo. You know, the ones where a giant cat or a character looks like it's literally about to jump out of the building at you. That's not just an ad anymore. It's become a landmark. And it's all powered by some seriously sophisticated LED technology.
And it goes way beyond just pure spectacle. We're talking about the biggest global events on the planet, like the Paris Olympic Games. This technology is the visual backbone for everything, from broadcasting the events to the stage designs for the ceremonies and creating these incredible, immersive experiences for fans. It's everywhere.
So, how big is this industry that's kind of hiding in plain sight? Well, according to a report from TrendForce, the global market for these LED video walls hit a staggering $6.27 billion, and that was back in 2021. This is a massive business, and believe me, it is growing fast. Okay, so what's the secret sauce? What is the actual magic that makes these displays so much better than, say, a giant TV or a projector? Let's dive into the core tech that makes all these spectacular visuals even possible.
So what really sets them apart? This chart breaks it down perfectly. You know how a projector gets totally washed out in a bright room? Well, LEDs are incredibly bright, powerful enough to look amazing even in broad daylight. And unlike stringing a bunch of TVs together, where you get those distracting black lines, the bezels, between each screen, LED panels fit together perfectly to create one giant, seamless image. It's a game changer.
Now, here's the one key term you gotta know: pixel pitch. It sounds really technical, but I promise it's super simple. It's just the distance between the center of one little LED light and the one next to it. And here's why it matters. The smaller that distance, the smaller the pixel pitch, the higher the resolution. That means you can stand right up close to the screen and the image still looks sharp, not all blocky. And this technology is evolving at like light speed. We're seeing crazy innovations like mini and micro LED, which shrinks those lights down to a microscopic size for unbelievable clarity. Then there's something called COB, or chip on board, which makes the screens way tougher by mounting the LEDs right onto the circuit board. And get this, it's not just about a better picture anymore. We're seeing displays that are completely transparent or that can literally be bent and folded into any shape you can imagine. So now that we have a handle on how it works, let's look at where it works. Because this stuff has moved way, way beyond just giant ads on the highway. It's completely reshaping entire industries in ways you probably wouldn't even expect. So where is it being used? The short answer is, pretty much everywhere. It's totally revolutionizing entertainment, from Hollywood film studios to the biggest concert stages. It's become absolutely essential in places like mission-critical control rooms and major airports. And it's transforming our public spaces, from creating immersive museum exhibits to covering the entire face of a skyscraper. Let's zoom in on virtual production for a second, because this is completely changing how movies and shows are made. So instead of a green screen, actors perform inside this giant curved LED room called volume. The camera's position is tracked in real time, and this powerful graphics engine creates a photorealistic 3D world that actually moves with the camera's point of view. So the final shot is captured right there, in the camera, for real. And as the industry reports are highlighting, this is truly revolutionizing entertainment. If you've seen a show like The Mandalorian, then you've seen this tech in action. It creates these incredibly immersive, believable worlds for the actors to perform in, and it saves a ton of time and money on post-production. No more green screen headaches.
So, who are the masterminds behind all this? Who are these architects of light? Let's meet some of the global powerhouses that are designing and building these incredible visual experiences we see all around us.
So while their projects are seen all over the globe, a lot of the industry's top manufacturers are actually headquartered in China, in major tech hubs like Shenzhen and Huizhou. From there, they supply the entire planet with these amazing cutting-edge displays.
Now this is the really cool part, where it all connects back to the beginning. Remember the Beijing Winter Olympics?
Layard supply thousands of square meters of screens for that. Dise? They're the ones behind the Academy Awards stages we saw earlier. Yes Tech was a key contributor to that mind-blowing MSG Sphere in Las Vegas. D-Color is lighting up the Paris Olympics. And Retop? They're one of the major players behind the iconic screens in Times Square.
And these companies have been around for a while. They aren't just startups that popped up yesterday. We're talking about deep, deep experience here. Retop has been in the game for 28 years. Desai is right behind them with over 2 decades. These are the established leaders who really know their stuff.
And the scale of the innovation here is just immense. I mean, look at this. You can see how many patents these companies hold. A company like Yes Tech is constantly inventing and pushing the technology forward, which means the displays we see tomorrow are going to be even more incredible than the ones that blow us away today.
Which naturally brings us to the future. With so much innovation happening so fast, what's next? Where is all this incredible technology headed? Let's take a little peek at the display of tomorrow. This timeline really puts the speed of this into perspective. It's wild. Back in 2004, Sony released one of the first TVs with LED backlighting. Fast forward to 2018, and advanced tech like chip-on-board is starting to take over. Just a few years after that, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And today, we're already seeing the lines blur between displays and art, with AI integration and next-gen micro LED.
So where's this all going? The future is about pushing every single boundary. We're talking higher resolutions, obviously, but also way deeper AI integration for truly interactive experiences. We're going to see screens in places we never imagined, like transparent windows or built right into the floor, all while the industry pushes hard to make them more energy efficient and sustainable.
Which leaves us with one last, kind of fascinating question to chew on. That line between our physical world and the digital world is getting blurrier every single day, and it's powered by these incredible displays. So, when basically any surface, a window, a wall, the floor you walk on, can be a screen, what will our world actually look like?